Hey everyone, it's Tori from Calypso Creative Planning. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you an in-depth look at my new blue ink 1 month planner. So if you're interested in seeing how this works and how it's set up, stay tuned. Okay guys, let's dig into this brand new planner of mine. So one fun thing about this planner, one of many fun things, is that I'm giving you two different cover options. One is this vertical cover, so this looks really good on the first screen in GoodNotes where you see all of your notebooks and planners all lined up. So this being vertical looks really good that way. But I'm also giving you this desktop type of cover. So in this view, this one's filled with all kinds of hyperlinks. I'm giving you this bonus notebook, and this is for your quick notes. It's a fun little to-do list or something like that. So we'll look at that, and then you've got the planner itself. So we're going to start off by looking at the extra things. So let's look at this notebook. If you click the cover, it takes you inside here, and you get 7 different sections of this. You can write your own titles, and you can click through, and it goes to the different sections. To get back to the index for this, you tap in the middle of the page, and it takes you right back. So this works for any of these sections in this little notebook, and it's really handy. You can use this to keep up with anything. This could be, class notes, it could be random thoughts, it could be memory keeping, it could be anything really. Whenever I use this same setup for my Hydrangea planner, I use this to organize my shop notes and social media and stuff like that. So that might be a fun way to use this. Every page throughout this planner has this little gold clip, and if you click it, it's going to take you back to the desk. So anywhere you see this gold clip, if you click it, it takes you back to this view so you can access all 3 of these things. So the next section is the quick notes. If you click on the clip, it's going to take you here. So this is a fun page for using this little notepad to keep up with your to-do list, or maybe you want to use it to keep up with your grocery list. Basically, it's designed to help you kind of wrangle all those random little thoughts that you may have when you're dealing with like your weekly plan or your daily plan, and you just have this random thought. So to make it easy to access this page, anywhere you see this gold pin, it's going to take you to this page. So this gold pin shows up on every single page in the planner. So, well, except for the little notebook. Or does it? Let's check. It's in the notebook too. Okay, so that takes you here too. So, I feel like I should know that. Anyway, so the quick notes is a great way to get to, to-do list, grocery list, any random thought process, you can just throw it in there. So now on to the main planner. So on this planner cover, there are 2 places you can click. If you click the little button, it's going to take you to your table of contents where it has every single link that's in this planner. Literally every single link is right here. So you've got all your sections, and the table of contents is actually 3 pages. It gives you links to every index inside every section that's in here. And once again, the gold clip will take you back to the cover. So if you click just the cover itself, it's going to take you to the main inside front of the planner. And it's so pretty with these alcohol ink designs. We've got kind of like this glittery texture for the pocket. Very fun. As you can see, we've got the gold clip, we've got the gold pen that takes you to your quick notes, and then the purple notebook is kind of tucked in here so you can still access it by clicking on that and it'll take you to it. So on the inside cover here, I'm giving you one more little hidden link. This little zipper pocket, if you click it, it's going to take you to an empty desk. So you can use this as maybe a vision board where you throw like a bunch of inspiration and just fill it up with whatever's going on that month. Because this is a 1 month planner, it's designed to basically have everything in here that you need for that month. So this could be a good place for your inspiration, your vision board for the month. It could also be, you know, maybe you want to store your stickers here. It's a good place for that. So let's go back in here. That little jar takes you back to the inside cover. Did you guys see that? Let's do that again. So this little jar of paper clips, if you click that, it's going to take you back to the inside cover. So like I said, everything is fully linked everywhere to make it super easy. So because this is a 1 month planner, like I said, it's designed to be like a snapshot of your year for that particular month. You can easily use this. Let's say you want to use this for the whole month of September. You can organize all of your calendar stuff, finances, journal, notes, and then 2 blank sections here for whatever you want. And we'll look at these sections in a minute. But let's say you fill this up. It's got everything you need for September, but you want to use it for October too. Simple. You just import a blank copy back into GoodNotes and, you know, change the name of it or something and say it's October. So you can use this for every month throughout the year, or swap it out. This is set up the exact same way as my Hydrangea planner, so you can easily use this one for September, switch to the Hydrangea planner for October, and then maybe November switch to the pink version of this that will be coming out, because I've got pink, blue, and black for my ink color schemes. So I'm going to have a version of all 3 of those for this. But it's handy. It's keep track of everything. Everything's all in one place for that month. The idea is that if you like to shove a lot of stuff in your planner, by breaking it down 1 month at a time in a planner like this, you're not going to have as much lag in GoodNotes. And we all know that GoodNotes is fantastic, but it does lag. So if you load it down with tons and tons of stuff, I tend to load things a lot. Lots of stickers. If you've seen my videos, you know I love to layer stickers. When you get that many images for an entire year, it's going to weigh the file down. So it does slow down a bit. So this is one way to avoid that, by having, you know, just 1 month at a time in here. And like I said, you've got so many different sections. Let's bring that back up. Let's look at each of the tabs. So we've got details, and this is where our table of contents is. So if you can click on the title of each section or the tab, and it'll take you right into it. So details is where your table of contents is. You've got designer information. That's, you know, all of my stuff. If you need to reach me, this is where you put your personal information, contacts, important records, accounts, and then a couple of blank sections. I like to give you blank sections wherever I can. But let's look at the tabs before we dive into each one. So details, then we've got the calendar tab. As you can see, my alcohol ink designs are featured on every single tab. It's so pretty, a different one on each one. Then we have our finance section, the journal section, notes, and I've got a few different page templates in there for you to use. And then I'm giving you a couple of blank sections. You can add your own titles, you know, decorate these tabs however you want. This is designed for you to use these however you need. Maybe you want one of these sections to organize stickers that you want to use that month. Maybe you want one of these sections to be like your books that you read for the month. You want to keep up with those. Maybe you want one of these sections to be meal planning, or, you know, your health, or anything like that. So I'm giving you 2 blank sections to go through and do whatever you want. This might be my favorite tab. That's really pretty. So let's start back at the beginning. So you've got your table of contents, And we'll just go through this. This is, my information if you need to reach me, my shop links, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. This is where you can write your information, who this planner belongs to, Then we've got a page for contacts, so you can organize those. And if you need more than, I just gave you one page, but if you need more, then you can just do the little add a page and just say current template and just add however many pages that you want, just to fill those up, because there's only 6 here, but pretty detailed. Then we've got important records, anything, maybe you want to use this as like a password keeper or anything like that. Accounts, this is where if you want to really detail accounts that you need to easily and quickly reference for the month. And then a couple of blank sections here. Now in each of these sections, if you click on the rings in the middle, it's going to take you back to the index for that section. So that works in every single one. It'll just take you back to the index. So in our calendar, we've got year to glance, important dates, birthdays and anniversaries. All these things are linked. So if you click one, it's going to take you to that page. And then you can click here and go back to the index. So it's a quick way to navigate. So these are important dates, birthdays and anniversaries, monthly goals, motivation, notes, all this good stuff. Then we have a calendar. And I already started playing around with this. So let me clear this off so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so it comes blank. You can number it. Those are stickers, so you can easily throw those on here. But this is really handy. So let's zoom in even more. So on your monthly calendar, you've got little boxes for each day. If you click on these, it's going to take you to a daily spread in the planner. And then you've got your weeks down the side. If you click on those, it's going to take you to a weekly page. And then this little dot is going to take you to a journal page for that week. So everything is nice and linked, so you can easily move around. And then over here, we've got the year, important dates, birthdays, anniversaries, and monthly goals. So you can click on these, and it's going to take you back to that page. Super handy, super easy. So if you click that, you see all of this stuff comes in your calendar. Lots of good things. So let's look at the weekly pages. So for the week, I've given you this vertical layout where you've got all of your days of the week, Monday through Friday, and then the weekend is combined. You've got a little notes section and a little habit tracker section. So it's neutral. The planner itself is not neutral, but the layout is neutral, so you can decorate it however you want, make it super colorful, design it to match the design of the planner, or go crazy and do whatever. And just like the monthly calendar, the weekly pages are linked. So if you click on the days, it's going to take you to that daily page. And if you click on the weekend, because I combine the weekend, on the left it's going to take you to Saturday, on the right it's going to take you to Sunday. And over here on the side, you can see that there's a link for your month and a link for the journal that goes along with that page. So let's look at a daily page. So here's what we have for our daily pages. We've got a little scheduler down the side with lines. I don't always use this. Sometimes I just cover that up with like a pretty piece of washi. Top 3, to-do list, reminders, a brain dump section, which sometimes that just ends up being fully decorated with pictures, and then a notes section. And these are really easy to customize. You can, layer on stickers, do screenshots, whatever you want to create a different layout, a different look anytime you need that. Over here on the side, you can see we've got our handy little links again for the month, the week, and the journal. So let's look at the journal page. So this is our journal section, and you can see down here at the corner we've got this little flag that tells us what week this is for. And just like with any other page, if you need more than one page, because I'm giving you one page for each week. See, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can always just add a page with the current template. So if you need more, it's right there. And since that's the last of our calendar and we're going with the journal, if I click this to go back to the journal index, you can see that each week is linked. And because everything should be linked, if you click the week number, it's going to take you back to your weekly spread. So you can easily get to every part of this planner from anywhere. So handy. All right, let's look at the finance section. So in our finance section, we've got our index with a couple of blank sections at the end so you can write your titles for those. Once again, everything's fully linked. So you've got a month at a glance. This is set up the exact same way as the regular calendar, so everything is linked to days and weeks and journal pages so that everything is easily accessible. You're not doubling your work. If you date the calendar under the calendar tab, you know, just use the lasso tool, copy it, and paste it onto this page. Everything's there. You're good to go. Gave you a couple of blank pages if you have any finance notes that you need to keep track of. Income tracking. And then we've got savings tracking, bill tracking, debt tracking, expense tracking. So on the expenses, you can keep up with, you know, your date, payment, amount, if you want to categorize your expenses, and you can even mark if it was cash, debit, or credit. So try to give you everything you needed to keep up with your finances for the month. And then here's your blank sections. So I don't know what you may need. Maybe you want to fill one of these sections with, you know, budget stickers. This would be a great place to put those. And once again, these are all linked on the index. So see how that takes you there? All right, now, so the journal section, we already looked at that. So you've got your weeks linked. So let's move on to the notes. So in the notes section, I wanted to give you a few different templates so that you can keep up with everything. So we've got a blank template, lined, dotted, and graph. So I've given you a few pages for each of these so that you can keep up with your notes however you need to. And then on the index, it's easy to get to whatever page template that is. You can always copy one of these page templates and put it in another section of the planner. Just keep in mind, if you do, your tabs are going to look like this. So if you want to copy, like let's say you want this grid in there, you can always do, I showed someone this the other day, you can always export this page as an image. And then you just want to say copy. And let's say I want to add this to like the finance page. Let's say I want this here. So if I paste it and then use the image tool, you can crop this down. And that way you get your little shadows. And then just size it to go on here. See, there you go. It's an easy way to customize this page. You can also use this technique for on your daily or weekly pages if you want to change up some of those layouts. So that's just a handy little tip there. Okay, so back to our notes. So those are your 4 different page templates in your notes section that are easy to keep up with your different ones. And like I said, it's all linked, so it's easy to move around. So for the blank sections, I just gave you the same sort of thing if you wanted to write a little description of what the section is, and then they're just blank. So you can add inserts, stickers, anything like that, just blank notes, any of that stuff. So a few pages in there. So the same thing for this section. It's just some blank pages and you're good. So, and then that blank desk page is at the end. So this is my overview of this blue ink planner. I hope you guys like this. I'm going to be doing, like I said, a pink version and a black version to match the other alcohol ink designs. I'm going to put links for all of this in the description. And don't forget, I've got discount codes specifically for my YouTube channel subscribers. So make sure you check out those discount codes. There'll be pop-ups throughout here if you haven't noticed. That's it. I hope you like this, and keep in mind this is set up just like the Hydrangea planner, so I'll make sure that that link is in the description too. Let me know what you think about this planner. Do you like the idea of a 1 month planner, or do you prefer a full year? Let me know. See you next time.